checking mics are live. Hopefully you can hear some Shadowgate music in the background. Hello to anybody coming in. You know what? I don't know why I ever give hellos like 4 seconds after starting stream. It always seems dumb because, you know, I know.
I have a 30-second playing.
Yep. I know that I'm here. And I know that there aren't people who are going back and being like, oh my god, it's a Scarlet Shadow video. I'm going to have to watch it from the very start. But yeah, no. So...
He says hi to me at the very beginning.
Hello, Rebel. Alright, we're gonna sit here for a few minutes in case anybody actually does go back to watch the video. Because, you know, why not? We're gonna sit here a few minutes and then jump into a quick recap of Shadowgate for the NES, which we started playing last Thursday. We got about a third to 40% of the way through the game. And I feel like our puzzle-solving team is going to be strong enough to push all the way through and finish it tonight. We will see. But if not, then we'll just jump in another time and end the game. And for those who are here, I have a small surprise at the end of the stream as well. Should be fun. And that'll give you a reason, Apollo Nick, who's joining us here tonight for a little while, to come back and watch at the end, as well as Rumble Roar 717. Welcome to both of you. We should have the Bleen here very shortly, and whenever she jumps in, we'll definitely go full puzzle mode. Hopefully we see Temer jump in here in a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll probably be moving at a crawl until Bleen gets here.
Until Bleen gets here. Alright, while we are waiting for people to jump in, though, let me go ahead and jump in to our main screen. Last week, I'll go ahead and jump in and do a quick mini recap as I load up our save game file. We finished last week defeating the Fire Drake in this room here. It was a blaze. There was an enemy standing at the other end of the door, and we took our purple sphere of ice and dropped it down into the fire, destroying the Fire Drake, and opening up the passageway before. Taking a look at our inventory, we'll go back to the very beginning. We have learned 2 spells. Epor, which we use to bring a rope up through a passageway a few rooms back, and Humana, which we have yet to use or learn what it is. In inventory, we're sitting on a couple bottles. We know what bottle 2 does. It makes us levitate. We haven't taken bottle 1 yet. We have a couple of used keys, an arrow we haven't used, 5 backup torches, a scroll that tells us many things. We're going to look at it now, because we're going to save scum reset once we actually get going. Looking at the scroll as we read it. 5 to find, 3 are 1. 1 gives access the Bladed Sun. The Silver Orb to banish below, the Staff of Ages to vanquish the foe. Joining 2, the Golden Blade, the last to invoke, the Platinum Horn. These are the 5 things that we have to find if we're going to defeat the Warlock Lord and win the game. Moving through the inventory again, we have a sword, a sling with 3 remaining stones that we have yet to figure out where to use, a bag that is empty, a red gem similar to the white and blue gems that were socketed into different areas of the dungeon. The white gem was socketed into the wall, opening up our purple sphere that destroyed our fire out here. The blue gem was socketed into a place in the floor that gave us access to a scroll and that Humana spell. We have a scepter, 3 copper coins, a broom, a shield, a spear, a hammer, and a helmet. The last 4 items being the ones we took out of the Dragon's Lair, and key number 3, which we used to get into this area. A quick movement recap. We came through this area, through this center mirror, with both the right and the left mirror killing us, and we tried to smash them. We went down here, which is where we used the Epor spell. The room beyond it is the room where we found the Humana scroll and used our blue gem. Here we found the Wraith that we destroyed with a torch. We have this room, which we can't access at the moment, and we're never going to be able to access. We used Bottle 2 to move into this room on the right-hand side with the wooden bridge, finding a humongous snake that we all sat there and tried to kill for a minute until we actually looked at it, figured out it was a statue. But we weren't able to solve what we were able to do with it. We did solve that we need to use our Bottle 2 to cross this area. We have this room where we tried to go upstairs. We have a secret door we found to the left. We have this area here, right towards the beginning, that led us to the beginning of the castle, where we took a lot of things. And our entrance area here. Last but not least, moving through here, and off to the right-hand side, we have our 3 different passageways. The left one is where we found our dear dragon. The right one is where we found the shark, and where we turned the lake to stone, or to ice. And then we were able to successfully use a torch to melt the ice and bring ourselves back in and grab that purple sphere. And last but not least, moving through the center one leads us to our coffin area, where we ended up grabbing our scepter as well as dying several times. The one thing that we didn't end up figuring out in the beginning that has only one consequence, and it's always a fun one, is I was highly surprised that while we opened this book and while we took the torches off the wall, nobody tried to take it. Because if you try to take the book, the floor drops out from under you and you die. That's where I figured everybody would die first. But
Lucky us.
lucky you guys, you never ended up grabbing the book and actually dying, which I thought was kind of funny. Oh, thank you for posting in announcements the stream title.
Why would we try and take a book? We're not a bunch of fucking nerds.
But you are a bunch of thieves.
Let's
This
just
is
smash
true.
all these mirrors instead.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
not
actually
nerds.
I think we should try the right window, right mirror again.
You
Just-
sure?
Just to be sure.
Just in cases, right?
What if they patched it in the last movie?
I mean, that would be very funny.
What if they decided after 30 years to patch
Just in case. Oh, no.
this one?
Sorry, Apollo. It's still a portal to deep space. And we still die.
I had to be sure.
Alright, friends. That's our recap. We have several items that we haven't used yet. Not every single item you pick up at the game is used, but most of them are. So, plenty of things to mess around with and make tries for. Are we ready to push forward?
Say so.
Alright.
Yes, with the brief few minutes I have before heading out to my birthday dinner.
Ooh, let's all wish Paulo a happy birthday, everybody in stream, which is the 3 of us and Temerbot.
Hey.
Yay,
Myself a
Temerbot.
happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday, sir. We appreciate it. Have fun at your dinner, but for a brief moment, let's solve some puzzles. We move forward. A sharp, cold wind whips up over the ledge of the deep, dark chasm. What would you like to do?
This
Look at the
is
bridge.
just beyond the fire drain spot?
This is just beyond the fire drake, yes.
Oh. Are we able to look down?
Ooh, looking down's good too. I was gonna say look at the bridge.
That's
Alright,
what, yeah.
We'll look down first. A strong cold wind blows up from the chasm. Looking at the bridge, it's a sturdy wooden bridge.
Did you say a strong cold wind?
Yes.
I immediately have a crazy idea.
What would you like to do?
Take the levitation potion and jump off.
I mean, okay.
It's a strong wind. We would be weightless.
We're using
ain't
bottle
nowhere to go
2
but up.
on self. No, wait a minute. It's best if you don't do that. Feels like the game only lets you use the levitation potion when you actually should use it.
When in a specific room. Oh, bummer. Okay,
Yeah.
well then let's cross the bridge, I guess. I was excited for the first time in this like Easter egg would ever. What the fuck?
Oh no, he's hot. Welcome in, Spilo.
I was going to let you finish your thought. Hello, Spilo, and welcome. We are one room beyond where we were last week. You did miss the recap, but you haven't missed anything exciting. As you step on the bridge, a troll appears and says, "This bridge is mine. It'll cost you a gold coin to cross."
Give
We
him
have
the
a copper
coin.
All right. We have 3 copper coins. We're going to use our copper coin on the troll. Sound like a plan?
Ooh, what if we put the copper coin in the stinky potion and it turns it gold?
All right, so you use the copper coin.
Yeah, it's gonna beat our ass. We're gonna die. It's fine. It's fine.
Use the copper coin with bottle 1.
I think bottle 1, which we haven't had any luck with, is gonna make it turn color or something.
Is the bottle big enough? Is the bottle opening big enough?
You cannot use the copper coin with bottle 1. If you have other combinations or thoughts, let me know.
Let's try just giving him a copper coin, and maybe he's dumb enough to take us at our word that we're giving him a gold coin.
We also have that Humana spell. I don't know if that'll do anything, but we can try giving him. Bye, Spilo.
Bye, Spilo.
We can try giving him
we just hit him with the broom. Get out of here! Get off this bridge!
You give the copper coin to the troll, and the troll says that the toll has just been raised to 2 gold coins.
2 gold coins. Yeah, let's try casting Humana on this thing.
Uh-oh, the wind has suddenly died down. Nothing happens. There must be something missing.
The wind has suddenly died down. What?
What do we have?
Can we throw the levitation potion at him? No, I'm joking.
Alrighty. The Humana spell did have an interaction here, though. It just wouldn't work.
Yeah. Interesting. Torch, arrow.
Let me know if you want me to cycle through the next part of the inventory.
Let's look at him really quick and just see if there's any more information to be gleaned.
A terrible-looking troll is standing in the way.
If we give it the final gem.
Oh god.
The gem would not work. Spilo asked to look at the bridge. It's a sturdy wooden bridge.
What's in bag 1?
I think bag 1 contained I think bag 1 contained the gems, and we took the bag and then opened it later.
Can we spear him?
You want to throw the spear at him?
Yeah. Is it possible to get use all your items and get stuck?
It is, but I won't let you. However, Apollo, the troll files silently into the dark cavern after you throw the spear at him. You listen, but you do not hear him crash. The bridge is now clear.
Nice murder.
The spear is gone.
The spear is gone.
hammer
Hey,
down a cone.
Rumble, you remember earlier when we were playing Heroes of Hammerwatch 2 and you got that achievement for being a murderer?
Mhm.
I would like that achievement too, please.
Hand it off. There you go, bud.
What's funny is you were paying attention to the game when I was watching earlier, and you got the same achievement.
Oh, did I?
You sure did.
Oh, God.
This guy.
This guy.
So I think Humana turned the wind off, and we should be able to cross now. Is my guess.
Alright, we're moving across.
Interesting. I don't see that achievement in my achievements list.
The moon casts a brilliant shadow over the grounds of the courtyard. And there's a friendo ahead of us.
Ooh. Suddenly it's nighttime. Let's look at him in case he's also a statue.
The Cyclops
Before we
stands
make
before
any-
you, ready for battle.
Oh.
The sling.
Oh yeah, right in the eye.
Right in the eye.
Using the sling on the Cyclops. As soon as you start swirling the sling, a magical influence takes over your body. You cry out, "Death to the Philistine," and release the stone. Bullseye.
Oh my god.
We really are murderers, friends.
Oh, he did. Can we, like, loot him? Take anything?
You can almost see the stars revolving around the Cyclops' head. He is down, but not out.
Hey, look, a sword in our inventory.
I mean, can we take its weapon?
You cannot take his weapon.
Do we murder him while he's down? I don't want to murder Hobo, but I think we have to. Sort him, you think? What else do we have?
Hi, Juf.
I'm not an advocate for lynching, but the creators of this very old game have placed a rope right in front of us.
Oh, I don't like that. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
maybe you have to use the broom to get him over there first.
Welcome in, Juf. Tonight we are doing a community first-time playthrough of Shadowgate. I have played and am aware of this game, but everybody else here has not. If you have not played and you want to join in, feel free to add in suggestions. What are we doing, friends? Also, our torch is running low.
We probably want to pull up or use the well handle. No.
Use the
See
well
if there's
handle.
anything in the bucket.
Yes. All
Correct.
of this battle has made us thirsty.
The crank turns rather easily. At the end of the rope, there is a small bucket.
What's in the bucket? Look inside, maybe. Take. Perhaps.
The small bucket is used to fetch water from the depths.
Where the troll fell. Um. Hmm. Well, I hate to say it, but I gotta go to my birthday dinner, so
Happy birthday!
Happy
dinner.
birthday. Bye, Apollo.
thank you. I wish you all luck, and I will definitely check at least the end of the video, but I'm really curious how to move through this game. Thank you, Shadow.
All right. Have a good time, buddy.
Bye.
I think for now. Yeah, I don't know. Like, could we use the sword to cut the bucket and take the bucket, or we can't take his weapon? The only other thing I can think of doing is going through that door.
Well, right now, Spilo's looks like he's typing in chat, but not contributing here in Discord. So it's up to you.
All right.
Or if Spilo types in chat, then of course we'll take his suggestions as well. Tell me what you would like to do. I heard the sword.
Yeah, can we use the sword to cut the bucket or do something with the bucket?
You cannot use the sword on the bucket. If you don't feel like you've solved the puzzle of the bucket, I suggest using other commands.
We looked in the bucket, right? There was just speak
Spila.
to the bucket says
We
Spila.
shall
Fuck yeah.
speak to the bucket. Which we expected has not happened. But I like your style, Svilo.
We can put a coin inside and drop the bucket again to see if we made a wish. Or
Apollo has returned.
I wasn't done being told happy birthday, so I'm back.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I've got a few more minutes.
All right, right now, Apollo, we've spoken to the bucket since you left. It didn't answer, and we've done nothing else.
The hell rude. Can we talk to the Cyclops? I just realized we haven't tried to make any new boyfriends this week.
This is true.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
The Cyclops doesn't seem to understand what you say, probably because he's unconscious. Zhoof asks us to kick the bucket. We can hit it.
Yeah, let's hit the bucket.
Nothing has happened when we hit the bucket.
Have we tried taking the bucket?
It will not let you take it.
Should we use the crank again to
Open
send it down?
the bucket. What happens when you open the bucket?
The bucket is open. Inside is a gauntlet.
Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. What?
Open the bucket was the last thing I was expecting to work.
Sure, boss. Let's take the gauntlet.
Okay.
The gauntlet is in hand. But our torch has run out. A torch goes out with a fizzle. With outstretched arms, you move slowly looking for a light. Suddenly, you trip over something. Smash! You fall face first to the floor. We have absolutely no coordination whatsoever, and we will be increasing our death counter to 7.
Unbelievable.
Womp womp. We learned a valuable lesson in how to deal with buckets.
This is true. We continue from a previous room.
Please do not handle bucket without light source.
Moving forward, we have our friend. And we shall resume. Take me through your actions and let me know what you want to do.
Sling
Death.
the dude.
Death to the Philistine.
Yeah,
Use our
I
sling.
don't like that that's what they're saying, but
I
we're
know. This is terrible.
It is terrible. As soon as you start twirling the sling, magical influence takes over your body. You cry out something that we're not going to say on stream anymore. Release the stone. Ah! Nice shot.
Oh, right. Spilo and Jif are bringing up an excellent point, and he's already knocked out. We'll talk to him next time.
Yep.
Use the crank, open the bucket.
Open the bucket.
And then don't forget about torches as well.
Use a torch.
Yeah, I think we're at the torch o'clock.
It's torture clock, baby.
Torching time.
All right, what are we doing next?
Do we have to put the gauntlet on?
Now
wanna
open
use the
the
gauntlet?
Open the gauntlet.
Open the gauntlet. Talk to the gauntlet.
Inside the gauntlet, there is a Cyclops.
Go ahead and hit save from here.
A useful Cyclops phrase book.
This seems like a good save point.
You were going to use the gauntlet? Do you want to try and put it on?
Yeah, why not? Especially since we just saved, there's no downfall at all.
You place the gauntlet on your hand. It feels like it was made just for you.
Wow.
Oh. Is there anything else? We should probably go through that door, yeah? Before the thing wakes up.
Through the door we go. The door is open. It's a long, drafty hallway with one flight of stairs and several open passages.
Hmm.
Is that a free torch?
It's a free torch, baby.
Free torch it is.
And if it's not a free torch, we can use it, and it's probably a lever.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, it's our torch now.
Torch
Oh,
counts
let's try
back
the
up to
fir-
5. Go ahead,
Let's try
Apollo,
the first
sorry.
door. First door on the left.
First door on the left. You stand in a small library.
I stand by what I said before. Let's leave. We're not a bunch of fucking nerds.
There's a cool thing on the wall and a map.
There's
we don't have
like
to read books.
a crying skeleton hanging out behind or above the suitcase, bookcase.
That's correct. I see that as well.
He looks. the resolution's so low. It looks like he's smiling and crying, like he's just so happy to see us.
Man, that's a fucking move. Can we look at the giant keyhole on the wall, or the map with the X's?
Okay, it's a small hole in the wall, some 3 inches deep. Looking
That's
at
where
the
gem goes.
looking at the
Yeah,
map, this fine map of the lands of Tarkus is quite detailed, although incomplete. You were saying something before I read out what was on the descriptions.
The gem goes in that spot, that hole.
Yeah, it looks the same as some other gem holes that we've seen.
The bookcase slowly slides away, revealing a hidden passage.
We'll go there in a minute. Do we want to look at the book on the desk, big black one, or try to open the drawer on the desk in the foreground?
Yeah, open the desk.
The desk is open. Inside, you see scroll 3, scroll 4, key 5, and glasses.
Oh my god, what a boon.
Mm-hmm.
What them scrolls do?
Give me a command.
Look at scroll 3, read, yeah, look. Or open, whichever one is the one that makes more sense in this video game.
It said it's an ancient leather-bound parchment. We'll try open. The scroll 3 is open. Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement. Lands under the heavens, the key to the world. Terra Tarak. You've learned one magic spell. As the spell was chanted, the scroll 3 quickly vanished.
Do that with 4 as well.
The scroll 4 is open. You've read the scroll. To move the sun from far to near, light is what the darkness fears. Instantum illumina, because I can read. Illumina is the spell, which you have now learned. As the spell was chanted, the scroll 4 quickly vanished. We now
Very
know
smart.
4 spells.
Is there anything in that book on the desk? We didn't get to looking at that yet.
Hmm.
This book looks quite old. The words "the prophecy" is written upon it.
Can we open it?
The book is open. You can't read the strange writing in the book.
Can we use the glasses?
Hmm.
It's gonna make you take the glasses. Do you want me to put them on?
Yeah.
Do you want me to take the keys so I can close the desk?
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize that didn't all just come with us.
Do we know what Humana does?
Turned off the wind?
The only interaction you had was when we were at the troll, right past where we started, and the wind died down after you used it.
Huh.
Alright, I had a request to put the glasses on. You tried the glasses on and they fit perfectly. You can see very well.
We've got another scroll that we can open? No?
No, I thought we only got the 2 scrolls.
You have
We have
scroll.
one from
You have scroll
forever
1.
ago.
The other scrolls that you have, you've opened.
We not opened this one?
You've opened 2 scrolls in this room. It taught you Tarak and Illumina.
Let's open scroll 1.
Scroll 1 is the prophecy. 5 to find.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on. Can we take the laughing, crying skeleton face? Or look at it?
You want me to look at it or take it?
Oh, I think we should speak to it.
I think our priority of actions is look, open, talk, take. For any item.
It
For
seems to
anything we
be
see.
seems to be the skull of some unfortunate individual when looking at it. We will try to open the skull. It will not open. We will try to talk to the skull. Which you expected has not happened. Now we will try to take the skull. And we have a skull in hand.
Oh, did we go back and look at the book with the glasses on? Or no?
We sure haven't.
We did not.
Hey, let's look at the book again.
The book is opened.
Well, interesting, cause you're opening the book first. Oh.
Wow, we looked at it. Wow, with these glasses you can understand and read what you could not before. The light grows faint, the path winds round. Where life is lost, wisdom is found. The seed of the dream, for the evil is free. Where the sword is hung, he must place the key. A bridge
there's
to
like
from.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, a bridge to from, amidst burning death, a demon to guard. Go ahead, Apollo.
So it sounds like there's like a sword holder or display or something, or crest with swords that we need to put a key on. Weird. And also, wow, this game was really ahead of its time, portraying a hero with astigmatism.
I'm gonna move forward.
It's a shame they made them. Anyway, keep going. Yeah. To the next room.
Motari riseth. We have now learned one magic spell. As the spell was chanted, the book quickly vanished. We move into the next room?
Can I just point out that this mouse, maybe it's just me, it looks really like a really weird mouse icon.
This guy?
Skeleton pointy clicky.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like Oh, are those supposed to be different joints? Okay. I see now. In my mind, it's like multiple like fingers over like or multiple mouses stacked on top of one another and then two fingers pointing down, and I can't unsee it. And now neither can you. Okay. It is now birthday dinner time.
All right, Apollo. Take care. Bye.
Good day, sir.
Hey, Dream. Didn't see you jumped in. Thank you for the good luck. It's community playthrough. If you have not played Shadowgate and you want to join us, feel free to type suggestions in chat, and we'll happily let you join in. What's the plan, Rumble? Or Speelo?
Open the skull.
We did try this already.
Okay, moving forward then.
This room is dominated by a large fireplace set in a red brick wall.
Oh, that's a lot of stuff to look at, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How many of the things are grabbable between the bellows, the stick, and whatever is above the hearth?
Wait, Speelo says we have to speak to everything first.
That's fine.
What do you want to speak to first?
The window with all the stars. Oh.
I don't think we can talk to anything. Do you want to talk to the fireplace?
Yeah.
It doesn't like talking to the things. Tell me what you would want to take, if you want to take things.
What is the... Take the bellows, the... Yeah, Speedo's right.
Yep. We
Yeah,
have
let's
the
try-
bellows.
The stick pointy thing, too. The poker, I guess.
We have the poker.
Whatever's above the hearth.
We have the cup.
Can we look at the cup?
It's a pewter goblet which glows with a lustrous shine.
What's the thing in front of the fireplace? Is it a balloon inflator?
It is a globe mounted on a stand for display. It shows all the known lands.
Spin the globe.
Looking closely, you can see a seam along the equator.
Open it, please.
It will not open.
Hit it is a great idea, Spilo.
Sorry, I was taking a drink of water. Hitting the globe.
Mac.
We'll hit it one more time in case I missed. No, nothing happens.
I like where Spilo's head's at. Don't we have a hammer? Can we hit or use the hammer on the globe, or...
It will not let you use the hammer on the globe. Temer has joined. Welcome, Temer.
Howdy, howdies. Could have swore this was an hour later, so.
It was later last week. We bumped it a little this week to give us more time. So far, in quick recap for you, after the Fire Drake room where we left off last week, we found a bridge leading across a chasm guarded by a troll, which we threw a spear at and knocked him down so we could pass. We then used our sling stone to knock out a cyclops, grabbed a gauntlet out of a bucket and put it on, moved forward into a room with 3 separate exits, went to the one on the left where we found a library, multiple magical spells that we learned from the library, and then we moved in through here and grabbed a bunch of other things. new things in our inventory are the key number 5, a skull, the bellows, a poker, and a cup. We have also learned the magical spells Tarak, Illumina, and Marchari.
Cool.
Oh, hey, let's try Illumina here on the fireplace.
The spell was chanted, Illumina. The room suddenly seems to be lit by a million torches as the spell is released. But nothing happens.
Huh.
Juf, now we have casted Radiant. Your dream has come true, if you're still here.
Can we take the top of the globe?
It will not let you take it.
We already tried opening it, right?
We did try opening the globe. Hey, there's Breen. How's it going, Breen?
Did we speak to the globe yet?
I don't think that we tried speaking to the globe. But what you expected has not happened.
Dang. And we didn't use the globe, like trying to spin it or something.
We can
We
try.
have Weavard. Why not?
No, it typically will not let you. Well, I guess it does let you use items in on the player map or on the room map, but it did not work.
What is Humana doing here?
Using Humana. The spell was chanted Humana. Nothing happens. There must be something missing. Isn't Humana a health insurance company? They might be.
You know, might be onto something.
Maybe they played Shadowgate in their younger days.
Did we look out the window yet?
Through this portal, you can see the moon hovering over the darkened mountains.
Hello. Sorry, I just got here.
Oh, you're
Welcome
good.
in.
Welcome in.
What have we done so far that's goofy? We opened a skull? Maybe? I don't know. We're winning!
Alright, I can give a quick recap again to help point out. We, from our last adventure, had just defeated the fire drake by dropping the purple sphere in. We moved forward to the next room, seeing a big chasm with a wooden bridge leading across. We tried to cross it, but a troll came in and demanded a gold coin. We then tried to give it a copper coin, to which he instantly raised the price to 2 gold coins, because he's not an idiot. We then threw a spear at him, knocked him off the ledge, and moved forward across the bridge. We were met by a cyclops, where we used our sling and knocked him out. Then found a well in there, brought the bucket up, played with the bucket for about 10 minutes, finally figured out to open the bucket, and then found a gauntlet inside, which we used on ourselves and are now wearing. We moved through, finding a room with 3 entrances, moved through the left one, where we found a library. We learned 3 new magic spells through scrolls and a book that we were able to read with strange glasses. Called the 3 spells are Terra Tarak, Instantum Illumina, and Matari Riseth. We also found a key inside the desk in the library. We then moved to this room where we grabbed a bellows, a chalice, and a poker, and have been playing with this globe right over here, trying to figure out a way to open it, but we have been unsuccessful. Alright, Temmer,
Can we,
catch you later.
What we?
Have we looked at the 3 new spells? If it says anything about how to use them?
Looking at Tarak. Lands under the heavens, the key to the world. Terra Tarak. To move the sun from far to near, light is what the darkness fears. Instantum Illumina. We used Illumina and it created a magical bright light in this room, which did nothing, but created a bright light. The light grows faint, the path winds round, where life is lost, wisdom is found. The seed of the dream, for the evil is free, where the sword is hung, he must place the key. A bridge to from, amidst burning death. A demon to guard. Motari riseth. The only other interaction that I did not mention is we attempted to use the Humana spell, and it made the wind die down where we found the troll. But it did not work.
What's the blue thing in the middle of the room?
This right here is a globe.
We weren't able to open it either. It's got a seam around the equator, though. Can we use the torch on the kindling, like our torch, the lit one?
You torch the firewood. The fire starts burning, adding warmth to the room.
We use the bellows on that.
Ooh.
And or the poker.
The fire starts burning, adding warmth to the room.
Have you chanted Tarak? Because it said something about the world, and since it's a globe world.
Okay.
The spell was chanted. Tarak. A large crack appears around the equator of the globe.
Get out of here.
Good to have you back, Queen. You've been here for 3.5 minutes.
But have we tried speaking to the globe yet? Can we open it now?
The globe is open. Inside is key number 6 and bottle number 5.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is bottle number 5. No? Okay. Do we want to do anything more with the fire? Did we try poking it? Does poking do anything?
We did try poking it, yes. It did nothing.
Tried talking to the fire.
It says you're wasting your time.
Awfully judgy fire, if you ask me.
Sure is.
What's in bottle 5?
Bottle 5 is a small black bottle with a cork on top.
What happens when you open it?
It won't open.
there anything going on with the brick above the mantle? There's like one that's got an extra thick spot to it. Is there anything happening there? Yeah, right there.
Says the fireplace is quite large. I don't think that is anything of relevance other than extra pixels in a weird spot.
Same
But
thing with
I like your thinking.
brick facing us on the very, very bottom. That seems to have two extra. Like, does that pop out, that bottom middle brick?
The one in the very bottom on the left here. Am I pointing at it correctly?
That one or the one right next to it? It looks like the more extra pixels probably is the answer.
I think it's extra pixels. Our torch is running low.
I think we've grabbed everything out of here, used the torch, and then check the next... Because this was just, what, room 1? The library, and it was the room off of the library, so we can go back 2 rooms and then take the next one in the hallway, I believe.
Okay. Alright, following your actions, I've taken the things out of the globe. I'm going to use the torch. We now have 4 torches remaining and move out of here. Here is our library. In this room, Bwayne, we used our last gem in that slot to open the secret door.
Ooh, nice.
And you want to move back out of here, Rumble? Back to the hallway?
Is there anything else with this map? I feel like there was nothing else happening. But can you take it?
We now have a map.
Ah, I'm glad I asked. Vila says Terra on the map. Do you just want to rip the map up, Spilo? We can do that too.
I think it won't let us use Terra again. I think Terra has solved its purpose. Or solved its... lived out its usefulness? I'm not sure. But it won't let us use the spell here.
I think that's everything in this room then.
Okay. I will move us back into the hallway. We have 2 untaken passages. We have not been to the upper left. We have not been to the middle. Or to the north.
The upper left one, not north yet.
It smells like a kennel in here, and there are no windows through which to circulate fresh air.
Oh man, there's a bunch of stuff to grab, huh?
Mm-hmm.
There's what, 2 or 3 things on the shelf. There's a green thing to look at. Is that a horseshoe above the door?
Yes.
I mean, I'll play the Temer card. Let's loot everything that we can. Take everything that's not nailed down.
Alright, we're taking the horseshoe. We now have bottle 2, which we already know what bottle 2 does. Bottle 4. The test tube. Bottle 3. And another bottle 2.
What's the green thing? Look at.
There's a strange poisonous looking liquid in the pot. It really stinks.
What's little, like, line on that stone? Can we look at it?
This stone right here.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see that. Yeah, what's that?
What's that?
Lab animals can be chained to this stone while performing experiments on them.
Oh.
Can we open it?
It won't open.
Okay.
Will that grate next to the stinky thing open?
You remove the latch and a mutated dog pounces on you. It looks like the doctor put something strange in the dog's water. Before you could do anything else, the mutation quickly rips you apart.
Oh.
Oh no.
Death number 8. Everybody dies. There it goes, guys. It's all fair.
You had to open the thing.
You had to open the thing. I'm going to return us to status quo and grab all the things. And then I'm going to hit... Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this, because Spilo said to hit it. Kapow! Ouch, that smarts.
Was bottle 3? Or 4 for that matter?
Bottle 3 is a silver vial. Bottle 4 is an extremely slimy jar. Our torch is running low.
Do you think we need to feed the dog thing something, or is there a way to chain the mutant dog to stone? We don't have any rope, right?
We do not have rope. Spilo says, I can't imagine that stone is there for no reason.
Is there like a plier? Like something to leverage it so you can like open it? I don't think it needs a... I don't think you use a key.
We have
Since it says that there's a keyhole.
we have the poker stick.
Yeah.
That might be a leverage thingy. Can we use that on the rock?
Nothing happened.
The horseshoe? Like, use a horseshoe to open? I don't know.
Oh, like hook the thing? No, not a bad idea.
Friends, I feel like you've stumbled upon something that's important. This is what stumped me as a kid when I played this game. And I'm going to give you this one. Because it will probably save us 45 minutes of time.
Is it put a thing in the green thing?
Nope, you literally just have to use the stone. Which is the dumbest thing in the world. But that's what it is. The stone rises slowly out of the floor. A shining vial is inside of it.
Huh. I mean, take it.
Yeah.
The water is in hand. The stone descends back into place. And Spilo feels this is less dumb than opening the bucket. Which is probably true. I'm also going to use a torch, because I'm pretty sure our next action makes it go out.
Thank you. Torch is lit. Do we give the water to the dog?
You want me to use the water on the grate?
Yeah.
The game does not want you to do that.
Is this where we cast 2 mana on the grate? Or...
Cast 2 mana.
Yeah.
The spell was chanted. You mana. Nothing happens. There must be something missing.
Can we use the poker stick on the grate to stab the thing? I don't know.
It does not like that action.
Have you tried just taking the green liquid thing?
I think it's too big. It won't let you take it.
Okay.
Spila was all about using the poker to piss off the dog and then let it go.
Off, use the bellows on it.
Don't leave the dog alone.
I mean, we got a bunch of bottles. We got the shiny bottle, right? Unless y'all have any ideas, I say we head back and try the last door out of this hallway.
Yeah.
Okay. We open the last door. You're awed by the majestic beauty of this immense banquet hall.
Oh, there's so many doors. What's that shield on the wall?
It's the family crest of Sir Dugan himself.
Yeah. Can we take it? Or open
We
it?
have
or
the
talk to
crest.
it? Is that a window or another thing we can break? Also, if we're gonna break it and die, we should probably save.
The frame of this fine mirror is laced with silver and gold. You wish to save?
Yeah, we should try smashing the mirror again.
I'm assuming hammer.
Yeah. Good way to smash.
The mirror seems to have been a helpless victim of your wrath. You monster.
Can we look at the mirror?
Good job. I hope you don't believe in bad luck. The game is proud of you, Rumble.
I'm okay with using any of these doors. Y'all have preference? I don't see anything else unless we can take that tapestry, the zigzaggy one off the wall.
Yeah. Is there anything under the carpet? Can we open the carpet?
Open the rug. Open the rug.
The rug will not open.
I feel like there's something under there.
How are you going to get it?
Use the rug. Or the broom.
burn the rug. I don't know.
I know neatness counts, but there would seem to be better ways to spend your time. You want to burn the rug?
Burning's fine by me.
Sure, why not?
The rug quickly catches on fire and burns away. A key can be seen underneath. I'm assuming we're taking this key.
Yes.
Yeah, we're taking the key.
You can actually burn the rug in the first room you walk into, which is kind of a nifty clue to let you know to do it here.
Good thing we totally found that one. Haha.
Yeah.
Finish the middle door, I guess, right? Stay on this floor before we head up.
Yeah.
The middle door is locked.
Good thing we've got keys 4, I think, and 5 and 6. If not 4 and 6 for sure.
Which one are we trying first? Because we have keys 4, 5, and 6.
I mean, in order, right? Why not? My guess is it's probably going to be these 3 doors are 4, 5, and 6.
Okay, key 4 worked in this door. Are we moving through?
Yeah, why not?
You've entered a small corridor. 2 arched doorways wait patiently for you.
Free torch? Free torch?
Free torch. Good. We've just bought ourselves more time. Where are we going?
See anything weird on the walls? To the left?
Yeah, sure.
To the left. Lightning strikes. From this windy ledge, you can get an idea of the size and strength of the castle.
Oh, what's that thing on the corner of the wall?
Here,
Can we look at that?
this appears to be a mount of some sort, perhaps for a flagpole.
A flagpole.
Can we use the poker here?
It will not let you use the poker here.
Do we have another form of like a stick? Can I see the goods list?
Broom.
Ooh, maybe they want to be a witch.
This page has a test tube, 4 bottles, a horseshoe, a map. We have water, a crest, key number 4. Skull, bellows, poker, cup. 2 more keys, bottle number 5. 2 copper coins, a broom. Shield, hammer, helmet, key number 3. Sword, sling, 3 stones, bag 1, a scepter. And then our first page with our 2 bottles, our torches, the arrow, and our remaining keys. Hello, Jeevan. Thanks for the luck. We are doing a community playthrough. I am aware of this game and how to beat it, but nobody else here does. So, if you want to join us and add in suggestions, especially if you have nothing to spoil, then by all means, please help out.
Philo had an idea. Crest on the broom, then the broom crest on the socket.
Oh, I kind of like that. Use... We actually did just open a door with a key. I'm going to use the crest. Oh, it seems we're wasting our time to use the crest. I don't think it's going to let us use the crest on anything.
You want to try the scepter on that hole as well? I know it's a flagpole, but
There it is. Nothing happened.
are we feeling spells might work here, y'all? like Illuminate or Motari or what was the other one that's like light up the heavens or something? The second one, not Humana.
There is our spell list. Yes, Jeevan, we did come from Galactic South.
What's Motari do?
You want me to just use it or look at it?
It's just use it. Probably not gonna kill us, right?
What you expected has not happened.
Get to speak it.
Use
Spell.
or speak works for spells. If the spell was going to work in this situation, using Matari would solve your problems.
I feel like we're missing an item because
I
there's like 2 other doors, and the other way also had a door. Like the dog room also had a door.
It
this,
did.
We still have one more we can move further down.
Jeevan, yes, we did look at the hole that's here. This is a socket for what looks like a flagpole. Are we moving?
Yeah, let's head down the stairs. See what else we got.
Lightning lights up the countryside as you stand on a lookout point.
What's that? Let's open the bag. Take the stuff. Is that a drum?
You want me to open the bag?
Yeah.
The bag is open. Inside is a big coin and 3 gold coins.
Probably take all those. Bitcoin, we're rich. Can we look at the big coin?
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Looking at the big coin. It's a large gold coin with a well engraved on it.
Oh, we're gonna have to go back to the well, probably. What's the golden thing there? Next to the bag?
It's a pot of gold. The leprechaun must have skipped town.
Can we take it?
As you move the pot, you realize that you have fallen for the oldest trick in the book. You suddenly find yourself knee-deep in the moat. It seems that the alligators really enjoy your company. We increase our death counter to 9.
That was fun.
It sure was. But what's the fun if you don't die every once in a while? I'm going to proceed our story forward, open the bag, and take the things. And then you can tell me what you want to do next. Feel free to discuss while I do things.
We think we have to chuck coins into the gold thing? Like chucking our gold coins that we got into the pot of gold?
We could try.
I'm thinking the big coin with the well has to go into the well and we drop it down and something fun will happen.
Yeah, we could try that.
Okay, what are we trying? Using what?
Backtrack to the well and put the coin in the bucket and then
Ah,
the bucket.
okay. We backtracking from here as well? You probably have like 4 actions on this torch before it goes out. That's gonna be 1. This is 2. Looks like our Cyclops friend is back standing.
But we probably have to use a torch before we die.
Ah, we're learning. Love it. Okay, what's up next?
sling. Do we have anything to beat this guy with? I think the sling will work. Because we still have 2 more rocks.
So you want me to load up the sling and fire again?
Yeah.
We sling. Yell out something we shouldn't yell out. Because this game was made in the 80s. And the Cyclops is once again down.
Big... Go ahead, Queen.
This is going to sound very violent, but have we used the sword on that Cyclops? Like right now? After it's down?
We have not done this. Do you want me to stab him?
Yes.
Oh.
You drive the sword deep into the Cyclops. Blood pours out of the wound and onto the grass. The Cyclops is dead.
Right.
Oh, yay.
Good murder. Now we can comfortably put the big coin in the bucket and lower the bucket.
Use big coin on bucket. Nothing happened. Jeevan, we inspected the Cyclops last time. I am going to look at him one more time. It's a dead Cyclops. What do you expect after stabbing him with your sword?
Open it.
You want me to open the bucket?
Open the Cyclops.
Open the Cyclops. He won't open.
Can we, the big coin, can we just chuck it straight into the well?
Nothing happened. And apparently will not let you use the big coin on this well.
Sorry, Spino, I love a good murder.
To be fair, it worked.
Yep.
Gold coin on the bucket.
Nothing happened. We tried to take something from the Cyclops Jeevan when he was knocked out, and it would not let us take anything. The reason I'm not adding the action in again, because we have already done it, anytime you take actions in Shadowgate, it eventually will start depleting your torch. The torch is essentially the time in the game. Now, we still have 5 torches remaining, plenty of actions to take before we run out. But if something has been done, I'll probably tell you rather than just try it again. Of course, if you run out of torches, you have to start over. And if we start over, we've got to solve everything again. We don't want that to happen.
Yo, what do we do with this well?
Is there anything in the bucket?
The bucket, we opened it earlier. And it had a gauntlet in it. Go ahead, Rebel.
Should we save since we're going to be doing a bunch of testing here? Just to save our torches.
Okay, what would you like me to do?
Great question.
Yes, Spilo, it is. If I use the well handle, the bucket will lower.
Can we lower it and then open the bucket to see if there's... Oh wait, you already said that there's something in there.
There was something in there. It was a gauntlet. We put the gauntlet on ourselves and are currently wearing it.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to try to leave. The big coin. In the bucket.
Oh.
Leave the big coin in the bucket. It won't let us. Yeah, Jeevan, I don't think it's going to allow us to do that.
Idea.
If it is a good idea, and if this was the way to solve the puzzle, I would work you through how to get it. But you cannot put the big coin in the bucket, and you cannot put the big coin in the well. It seems.
Have we tried taking the Cyclops weapon? The
Yes.
axe?
Not since he died. You can try again
I
though.
mean, we're testing here, so it won't let us. The scythe or the shield.
Do we think this is a spell? Yeah, Jeevan, we came back through this way from going. We returned back to here, yes, from that door. We still have at least one more door up ahead through that hallway that we still haven't seen yet. Tarak's already done its thing. I don't think we want a light. Do we just want to try Motari or Humana?
Neither Humana or Murtari were able to work.
Does looking at the well do anything for us? Like the actual well itself?
It's a finely crafted well made of stone and mortar.
You want to go check the final remaining door? I still think we're missing something.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's not one remaining door. There's one remaining door on the ground floor, and then we still have to go upstairs to the other two doors.
Yep. I'm going to reset and reload because we were testing. And that way we save all those actions on our torch. I don't think it's going to let you, Jeevan. But that is an interesting idea. Do you want me to move to this north door where the other two closed doors were?
Yeah.
Which one are we aiming for?
There was still one more in the open door. We haven't gone through those other two yet, but we still had one more option, right? In the open door?
Yep, you want me to go there?
Yeah, let's exhaust that path before we open it.
You're in a small throne room. A skeleton wearing a golden crown sits on a throne in front of you.
Something tells me that thing's gonna kill us. Should we save before we do a whole bunch of clicking?
I will save.
Alright, y'all. Make some observations and do some things, because I'm just gonna start hitting that thing.
Want to look at the sword and the shield thing?
In the center of the pillar is a carving of a sword. Sir Dugan's royal seal is carved on the stone pillar in vivid colors. Spilo says, we had a scroll say something about where the sword is hung.
Correct. we end up with a royal seal?
Sir Dugan's crest.
Can we put the crest on the wall?
It will not let us use the crest at all.
I mean, we gotta start looting that skeleton, right?
Yeah.
What am I taking first? The axe or the crown?
Oh, I'd rather get hit by a crown than by an axe, right? So let's take the axe.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were going to say crown. It won't let you take either one.
Okay. Can we talk to the skeletons?
What you expected hasn't happened.
A humana.
Humana will not work.
Can we look at the empty hand?
Although he looks dead enough, this royal skeleton sends shivers down your spine. There seems to be something in his hand.
Open the hand. Or take the hand? Oh, take its hand. What if we held hands with the skeleton?
It won't let you hold hands with the skeleton. But
0
we can
out of
pretend it happened anyway.
Unsubscribe. Unfollow. Nope, we're done here. Hit it. I'm mad with it now. Nope. Nope. We have Sir Dugan's crest. We're about to have Sir Dugan's head, Spilo.
It won't let you hit the skeleton.
Serves it. There's something in the hand. Can we... I don't know. You want to get the hammer, Queen? What are you thinking?
Yeah, hammer. Sure.
Alright, break some fingers. We use the hammer on the hand.
I was thinking about like, what's a less brutal way of opening the skeleton's hand, as if I didn't stab a cyclops just now.
I didn't see anything happen, and neither did it.
The hammer would not work.
How do we get something out of something's hand? Theo playing big town lawyer for the Cyclops. I'll say. I don't know. Can we do another inventory flip through?
Sure. We'll go to the end and then go from there. We have 3 gold coins, a big coin, Sir Dugan's crest, which it will not let us use, and key number 4, which opened the door leading to this area. We have a horseshoe, 4 bottles, a test tube, water, a skull, bellows, poker, cup, key number 6, bottle 5, a map, a copper coin, a broom, a shield, a hammer, and a helmet. Key 3 and key 5, the sword, the sling, 2 remaining stones, an empty bag 1, the scepter, a copper coin, and then our first page with our first 2 keys, our first 2 bottles, the scroll of prophecy, and an arrow. She even says, did we try scepter? I walked away from pizza. We did not try the scepter. And hope you're
I like
enjoying
scepter.
your pizza.
pizza.
The scepter goes in the skeleton's hand. As soon as you give the scepter to the skeleton, the seal on the pillar lowers. You can now see a ring-shaped hole. Well done, Jeevan.
Do we have a ring?
We do not have a ring.
Was talking about where the sword was hung. Something, something. We probably put the thing in that hole later.
The thing talking about where the sword was hung was the Matari spell. When we looked at the Matari spell, it gave us the information on the book where you learned it. Would you like to look at that again?
I just say the Matari spell. What's the worst?
Matari did not work. I like Spilo's plan. Offer the skeleton a slice of pizza in exchange for its secrets.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go back until we get something else for here. We'll call this the throne room. So let's head back. We probably have to use one of the other two keys on one of the upper floor rooms.
The crest is
the
not ring. The crest is not ring shaped, Jeevan. But I like your thinking.
Good question. Unless we have any other observations or good pizza-based ideas, I think backtracking and going upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, backtracking. Backtracking. Which door? Left or right on the second floor?
My guess is left, and it's gonna need key 5.
The door is locked. We're gonna try key 5. The key does not fit the keyhole.
What about key 6?
The door is open. We're heading through. Although the evening air is cool, this small circular room radiates a fervent heat.
So we pick up the horn, right?
A large fireball suddenly appears in the room and causes you to shield your eyes. When you open them, you notice that the fire has changed into something far more menacing. The nice thing about this game, Jeevan, it is forgiving for death. If we do die, it will kick us back to the last room.
Do we save here?
We can't save
Yeah.
here.
Oh, okay, cool.
We are saved.
Stabby stab is a great first thought, Jeevan. I like where your head's at. We have a couple of options. I think we have a sword. I think we have... We don't have a scepter anymore.
Correct.
With a poker. If it's fire, do we want to use that water?
That's a good idea. It's a cute puppy.
Oh,
Yeah,
there it is.
let's use the magic water against the angry fire puppy, because Pokemon type chart.
The holy water has sent the hellhound back to the place where it was spawned.
Hey, Pokemon weaknesses, let's go.
The flame died out. The room is quiet as though nothing had happened. This is what stumped me in my first playthrough this game as a kid for like 2 months until I finally used that stupid ring in the floor and found the holy water. I will not let my past trauma be taken upon you.
Can we take the horn now?
Sure can. The horn is in hand.
So there's a ladder heading up. Do we want to look out the window? Do y'all see anything else exciting besides these obvious lamps?
Can we take the lamps? Are they like torches?
Oh, wait, you just think we're in IKEA now? Okay, let's take the lamps. one Schmorgan Morgan for us.
It would not let you take the lamps.
It's a good thought, though. It's a good thought. We'll get meatballs on the way out. Look out the window, y'all. I got nothing. And then we can head up the ladder.
Through this portal, you can see the moon hovering over the darkened mountains.
Yeah, we can leave.
Okay. Up the ladder.
Up the ladder we go. As you stand on the turret, an eerie blue dragon appears in the clear, starry sky.
What the fuck, game? Well, that's probably fine, right? What's that? What's the shiny thing right in front of us?
This rather heavy talisman is made of gold and is extremely sharp along its edges.
Philo is right. We are going to open the dragon.
It shines with an incredible brilliance. We open the dragon. It won't open.
Do we have another like magic thing that we could just like give it to the dragon? I don't
Why don't we try the Illumina spell, lighting it up, flashbang the thing.
The spell was chanted Illumina. The room suddenly seems to be lit by 1,000,000 torches as the spell is released. However, it does not seem to affect this dragon.
I mean, we can try Humana and Motari, but I'm only thinking it because we're on this thing. We also could take this shiny in front of us.
Humana and Matari did not work. Do you want to take the talisman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the speed of lightning, the wyvern wraps its tail around your neck. You die, screaming silently.
Cool. Cool. Is that double digits on the death counter?
Double digits! Are we moving back up there?
What else is in our inventory? We also can blow the horn at it, right?
True.
Uh,
Do you want me to cycle through the inventory again?
yeah.
We had 3 gold coins, the horn. Key 4, a crest, 4 bottles, and a test tube. The bellows, the poker, the cup. Key 6, bottle 5, map, horseshoe. Broom, shield, hammer, helmet. Key 3, key 5, a skull. Sword, sling with 2 remaining stones. A empty bag, 2 copper coins. Key 1, key 2, bottle 1, bottle 2, the scroll of prophecy, 4 remaining full torches, and an arrow.
I have no idea, y'all. We could sling the thing again. We could... Dragons do like gold. I forget where we got the crest too.
The crest was hanging in the hallway with the 3 locked doors.
We could throw like one of the big gold coins at the dragon. I don't know.
Why not? Let's go chuck a coin at it.
Nothing happened. Toss a coin to your wyvern.
So hear me out. So we started blasting with our horn.
Of course. But we got a horn sound, though.
Oh.
Should we light another torch?
We sure can.
Just like use the arrow, maybe? Like we chuck the arrow at the thing?
Uh-oh. Using the arrow caused us to get killed again.
Hmm.
I'm going to assist us by hard resetting to where we saved in front of using, I believe, the holy water to help save us some torchlight.
So we have to probably go to the other room to get something for the dragon.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Alright, moving back out.
And this is where we'll use, what, key 5 for the top right door?
Yep.
The crest was sitting right here, by the way.
Oh yeah, right next to the broken mirror.
Hmm.
That was totally broken when we got here.
It appears to be a sphinx. It looks at you indifferently.
Can we talk to it?
We sure
Also free
can.
torches?
Doesn't seem to understand what you say.
Can we take those torches or no?
I don't think it'll let you take the Sphinx's torches that are already lit. It won't let you.
Yeah,
Yes.
saving is probably a good call in here because we just lit a torch not that long ago.
What if we try to move upstairs? Based on the Sphinx not letting you pass logic?
Mm-hmm.
That mythology story.
As you move, the Sphinx spoke. Who are you? No one may pass without my permission. To pass, you must answer a riddle. It has towns but no houses, forests but no trees, rivers but no fish. Dost thou know? Bring me the answer to my riddle, and I shall let thee pass.
I'm so bad at word riddles.
What was it again?
I'm going to attempt to move up again. Hopefully he doesn't kill us. Oh, yep, here's the riddle. I will let it scroll on the screen and sit there. It has towns but no houses, forests but no trees, rivers but no fish.
The map. Give it the map.
Forest with no trees, like the stick?
Our map.
You have correctly answered my riddle, warrior. Thou
Hooray.
may now pass. But thou must. You move beyond the Sphinx. A telescope is beside the window. A star map is on the wall. This must be an observatory.
Looks like a nice shiny scroll that we can open and read and learn a spell that's definitely going to have only one use.
Scroll 5 is open. You've read the scroll. Observing the stars, the throne constellation appears once every 5 summers. Legend says that it is a portal to another land. Bless you. I'm going to take the scroll so we have it in hand in case we want to read it again later.
Can we take the star chart or look at the star chart?
It's an ornate carving of a shooting star. The object is made of silver and is extremely heavy. You want me to take it?
Yeah. Can we?
The star is in hand.
Look in the telescope. I agree, Jivantu.
As you peer through the telescope, you're amazed by the clarity of the night sky.
Is there anything behind the poster? Like, open the poster? Or whatever that thing is?
The star map is open.
Are you kidding me?
I love.
I hate this. I hate this so much. What is it?
It's a rod. The rod is in hand. Well done, Ween. I was worried that would be the
God.
next stump point. Well done.
Open the map.
I love looking under things.
Open the telescope. Open it. Open it. Open it.
It won't open.
And then
Rebel.
Hit it.
Yes, sir.
Hit it again.
Kapow. Ouch, that hurts.
Nicely done, Ween.
Yay, now we have a rod.
Look, I don't know what the rod do. Can we look at the rod?
The rod is made of cast iron.
It's not a ring, right?
It sure is.
But
No.
it is ring shaped.
There is the other hole, like, in the room right above the gold coin area.
Let's get burned to crisp by a different dragon this time. You want to head up before we head back? Yeah, the
Sure.
rod in the flagstone area. That's a good idea.
I think that's what Bween was saying.
Yeah. I was just not putting 2 and 2 together. Flagstone was what I needed to hear. Anyway, let's see what's up.
Alright, thanks for sticking around, Spilo.
See, Spilo, we'll do the best we can.
You are so captivated by the woman's beauty that you momentarily forget her predicament. Yes, in the moonlight, she is even more beautiful.
What's on the ground next to her? Is it a Viking helmet?
It's some sort of spike that is made of precious metals. Ouch! The tips are sharp as needles. Jeevan wants
a good idea.
wants to speak to her. It doesn't seem to understand what you say.
Well, now we need to play the horn.
Of course. Nothing happened, but it still made a cool horn sound. Keys. Which key would you like to use?
Can we use the stinky water and throw it at her?
I will
We should
attempt.
probably save. There's a lot of things we're gonna be testing here, I think.
I'm still pretty convinced that bottles can only be used on your person. But I will
Okay.
try. Yeah, it will not let you. Jeevan seems to think that she's a temptress ready to throw you off the tower.
If all else fails, Stabby.
I don't know why we took that long to get there. Yeah, let's try stabbing her first.
What are we stabbing her with?
We have a sword still, right? Or did that get lost with the... Yeah, we saved. There's no...
There's a sword.
Yeah.
Sword, arrow, anything.
Sword's a good start. We get advantage, right? They're prone.
With a loud roar, the wolf pounces on you, taking your life. But man, you
Yeah,
totally called it, though.
That's not a lead.
Nope. Let's reset and go from the save. What are we testing next? Haha.
Do we want to Humana?
Sure.
Humana, that does not work.
Flashbang, Illumina.
Flashbang seems to have done nothing. But at least it lets you cast it everywhere.
Can we use the poker on the pointy thing?
Nothing happened.
You know what we need now? A little bit of luck. Let's chuck the horseshoe at her.
No dice.
Can we try stabbing it with an arrow?
Jeevan has suggested the same thing. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. We do not have a bow to shoot it with. Your aim is true as you plunge the silver arrow into the beautiful woman. The The beautiful lady suddenly transforms into a wolf.
Oh, right, it was silver. Oh, Does the wolf have something on its paw? Oh, no, that's the broken,
That's the chain from the wall.
Can we get the arrow back?
It will not let you take the arrow. No.
Manacle, thank you. Shackle, I think, is what I was getting hung up on.
Do we try?
Go ahead, Win.
Do we try taking the green thing yet?
We have not.
Oh.
The
Did I
blade
take-
is in hand.
Maybe. Oh, it's a blade. Okay.
The Bladed Sun, huh? I'm looking at the 5 to find, 3 or 1. 1 gives access to the Bladed Sun. So far, to vanish below the Staff of Ages to vanquish the foe. So, that's a blade. I don't know where the sun is. Do we use the blade on the dragon? Can we combine the blade with the... probably nothing else to do here. I would say so. Queen, do you see anything else that looks clickable or important? We can look out the window, maybe. But...
Yeah. Look out the window before leaving.
I think it's the same window answer we've received in every other window. Through this portal, you can see the moon hovering over the darkened mountains.
Do we need to use another torch before we head back down?
We haven't hit the danger sound yet. Do you want me to use a torch when we hit the danger sound?
Yeah, when we hit danger. That
Okay.
sounds good.
Alright, moving back down. Are we moving down again, or is there something you want to do in this room?
Can we take the telescope?
It will not let you take the telescope.
I don't think there's anything else here.
Okay, moving down.
Will it talk to us now?
It does not. Jeevan has requested a save.
Sure, hit it. Can't hurt. So this blade's got to kill something, right? Is it kill the Sphinx or is it kill the dragon, Ween? What are you thinking?
Let's try to. I don't want to kill the Sphinx.
I
They're
don't
harmless.
think we can. Yeah, they're just big kitty cats.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you remember that we might be able to combine the blade with to make like a, I don't know, blade on a stick? Like the poker, maybe?
You could not combine the blade and the poker.
So what's left? Just the dragon, right? And then
Yeah.
figuring out the skeleton room? The throne room, rather. So let's head back to the dragon, or right outside the dragon, and then we can save to figure out what the heck we're doing there. Oh, in the flagpole room. We'll pass the flagpole room on the way to the dragon, right?
Can we take the mirror in case there's like Medusa moment?
I mean, the mirror's already broken because we smashed it with the hammer.
Oh.
But we have a
never
broken
mind.
mirror. Oh, there's our danger sound. Using a torch.
Oh, we do have a mirror. Neat.
So many things in inventory. 3 full torches left, friends.
We should be fine. Head out on the patio with the flagpole and see if we can use the rod there.
Okay. The patio is this way. I lied. The patio is not that way. I apologize. It's through the center and then to the left. What are we using here?
The rod.
There we go. Suddenly the sky seems to be on fire as a bolt of pure lightning strikes the rod. You are startled to see a skeletal hand rise from a hole that is formed at your feet.
Take that thing it gave us.
The wand is in hand. As you take the wand from the skeletal hand, it begins to descend. The hole then closes up as if it had never been.
Yeah, I agree. We should have tried high-fiving it before it disappeared.
High five, high five, high five.
No. Now we go use the wand on the dragon.
Sure.
Just cuz. I figure you'd ask me anyway. Using the wand on the dragon. Nothing happens.
Did we talk to the dragon yet?
It doesn't understand you, unfortunately.
What happens when we use the mirror?
Unfortunately, nothing.
What happens when we look at that statue thing again?
This thing here,
The one right in front in the foreground.
this rather heavy talisman, is made of gold and is extremely sharp along its edges. It shines with an incredible brilliance.
Can we use the mirror on that thing?
Nothing has happened.
What else do we have available to us? The seal.
Three gold coins, a horn, scroll 5, the star, the blade. Looks like
Oh, we haven't. Can we use the blade on the dragon? Or hit the dragon with the blade?
nothing happened.
Well, that's the bladed sun that we need. One gives access to bladed sun.
Jeevan wants to use the ninja star. It was silver. I forget if the star was silver. Ornate carving of a shooting star, which is made of silver and extremely heavy. Am I using the star?
Sure.
The star becomes a flash of light as you launch it. Fireball.
Huh.
Crash. It strikes the wyvern and it explodes into a million pieces. The wyvern is gone.
We will take the bladed sun, please.
Yes, Jeevan. Sometimes in this game you're like, holy shit, why did that work? But yep, it totally did. Alright, what's the plan, friends?
Can we head back to the Skellymans? Yeah, saving is a good idea here. So can we use the talisman somewhere?
On what?
I don't know, the hole on the right?
It did not work.
I feel like we need to find a ring since it said ring shaped.
Is there a ring on the hand on the left?
There is not.
I feel like we missed a room at some point. Like either the 3 doors or the recent like 2-story 3 doors.
Yeah,
I
what
think we
did we
missed
miss?
Do you want
There
to
was
move
another
back and
room.
look?
There was another room that we never went into at the dog room. I think.
I'll start moving back.
I thought I saw another room.
I believe the dog room was this one.
Yeah, there's another.
Moving forward. You stand in a small garden. The only sound is of falling water in the night.
Is that a flute just in the fountain?
Sure is.
Just take it.
By using the silver gauntlet, you remove the flute easily. The sound of the water splashing is music to your ears. You now have a flute.
Can we look at the flute?
It's a small wooden flute. It looks like it could make wonderful music.
We could just play it. Use the flute.
The sound of the flute is very pretty indeed. It seems like you wake from a dream only to find a hole in the tree. Is it real? The flute's music is like magic.
What's in the hole?
Why, friends, in the hole, it's a ring.
Aha!
What's that?
Back to the Skellymans.
Back to the Skellymans we go. Fun little anecdote, the sequel to this game is called Deja Vu. It's actually like an LA Noire detective episode. And the sound you make when you play the flute is a sound that is like the predominant like bass to the music for the entire game. It's kind of cool.
Oh.
I won't even question that we're using the ring in the ring-sized hole. I will not insult your intelligence. The ring fits perfectly. The throne magically rises, revealing a secret passage.
Down we go.
Down we go. And friends, this hallway is made of large granite slabs, and here is our last moderator force save point, as these are our last 4 free torches in the game. I recommend we try things, as I will steal them all for you. If you request a save, I will do it. But I want a moderator save here. We are approaching the end game, friends. If we push through, we will finish tonight. Granted that you can solve the difficult puzzles ahead. Okay. Off of soapbox. Please continue.
We came in from Galactic South, right? So we have 2 ways to go here.
You betcha.
Left first. I don't think it matters which way.
Left it is. Without thinking, you jump through the opening and immediately hear a loud click. Suddenly, the granite slab above you gives way and crushes you like an ant. It breaks every bone in your body.
Well, that doesn't seem quite fair now, does it?
It sure doesn't, but it's really fun. 11!
Doesn't matter which way. You're right.
I did save right beforehand, though. And that's my other reason for hard saving there for you, just because if you would have said, I don't know which way you want to go, I would have said, let's try left first. Alright.
Alright, hear me out. Let's go left again. Straightforward, please.
You got it. On the opposite wall are a pair of stone beasts guarding a dark archway. Alright, I have recentered my death counter because it was bothering me to no end. Yes, we can talk to the beasts. Doesn't seem to they don't seem to understand what you say. What's the plan?
I don't know, just try going through the left door. See what happens.
Suddenly, the beasts begin to shudder and their eyes begin to glow red. The gargoyles, angered at your presence, spring from their frozen state and rip you to pieces. There's not even enough left of you to even feed the birds. This game gets graphic at times.
Escalated quite quickly.
It sure did. 12! We continue. And move straight forward. Dude, the Never-Ending Story freaked me out as a kid. It was a good movie, but man, it freaked me out.
I mean, will they kill us if we go to the right here?
Let's go ahead and see. They sure won't. Sulfurous fumes rise. I can't talk at all. Sulfurous fumes rise from the hot molten lava some 30 feet below you. Swimming would not be wise. A fun anecdote, if I click on the map to move into the fire, you will actually jump in the fire and die.
Well, let's not do that then.
Probably shouldn't. Looking at the statue. This huge statue is made of precious metals. It holds a basin of smoldering coals.
What could we do with the statue? Right? Because there's a door back there, but I don't think we can get to it currently.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Can we check Motari? I think it says like final hour something.
Using
Looks like something final hour.
Using Motari. The spell was chanted, Motari. The statue lowers in a large platform, or large platform. Nice typo. Sweet. Rises out of the lava. You now have a way across.
Convenient.
Nice.
At this point, this sounds a little like danger music, and we're on halfway, so I'm popping a torch for the group.
Thank you.
Moving ahead.
Yeah. Oh, Motari. Haha. I get it.
Stalagmites surround this room like the cavernous jaws of a huge beast.
Levers do? And what's that barrel and rope looking thingy?
Looking at the levers. It's a finely crafted wooden handle. There are 3 handles here side by side. It's a strong looking metal cylinder. I will save.
Yeah, this is going to be a matter of use the levers in the right order, I think, to make it do a thing. So let's pull the first lever.
The left handle was lowered. Jeevan, I think that's the reason we're all here. I wouldn't worry about it.
I mean, flip that lever back. Yeah. Flip the first one back, see what the middle one does.
The left handle was raised. The middle handle was lowered. Nothing happened. The handle returned to its original position.
Oh, interesting. So the first one first.
Jeevan says left, right, middle.
Sure, that's...
Right, middle. Nothing happened. The handle returned to its original position. We have
Is there a
discovered...
scroll? Sorry.
Nope, I said we've discovered that it's a 3 sequence. Is there a
Yeah,
scroll? Was that your question?
Like, it just said it's a sequence and didn't give any other clues.
I mean, we have one more scroll that we did pick up. I don't know if it said anything about this, but I'll happily read it. Scroll 5 is opened. Of course, look at scroll 5. You've read the scroll. Observing the stars, the throne constellation appears once every 5 summers. Legend says that it is a portal to another land. Jeevan says use left, middle, right. Oops. Nothing happened. and they return to their original position.
What happens when we pull the right one first?
Right up, well. Right.
Then left, then middle.
Right, left, middle. Nothing happens. Discord sound. I heard it. Right.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. Right, middle, left.
I'm going to write down all of the combinations that we've tried.
Right, middle, left did not work.
Is the starting position of all three, like, pointing up?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And if we click the middle one, it immediately resets.
Middle is lowered.
Oh. Well, we haven't started with middle yet, so middle, right, left, right, in no particular order.
Middle, right, and left. Did not work. Middle, left, right. Did not work.
Should we start trying, like, doubling? One side? Like, right, left, right, middle, right?
Right, left, and right. Does not work. Right, middle, right. Raises the cylinder. Scree. The cylinder lifts with a shuddering sound. You're momentarily dazzled as the darkness is lit by a blinding flash. The silver orb is revealed. The answer to this puzzle was in the Sphinx's room, as there were motifs on the stairs leading up that showed you the sequence. I
Sure.
am going to hard reset and go from that save load and just do it, so we save like 15 torch actions there.
Sounds good to me. There is another exit, so once we get the orb, we go down that pit.
As soon as you remove the orb, the cylinder closes. Going down the pit. Bah! Jump scare. You woke the sleeping guard from his beauty sleep. He decides to eat you for breakfast.
That seems fair.
It sure does. Let's get you to the end game, and you have a choice of left or right, 50-50. You choose right and you die. You choose left, you die. No warning. Because why would it give you a warning? Because that's not fun. Alright, I will speed through this, and then what are you doing after you get the orb?
Blowing the horn to wake this thing up.
I'm going to save first. Using the
Oh
horn?
yeah, we had the gargoyles too.
Using the horn. Nothing happened. Yeah, I don't know if the horn would wake it up. I figured I'd be nice. Moving out. Staying here.
Yeah, let's head back to the gargoyles. So, the final puzzle. 3 for the staff, 1 to be the key, and 1 to be the pathway. 5 to find, 3 are 1. 1 gives access the bladed sun. We have the bladed sun. The silver orb to banish below, the staff of ages to vanquish the foe. Do we need to go back and take the staff from the skeleton's hand? Is it gonna let us take that skeleton's staff back? The scepter?
It's not gonna let you take the scepter back.
Okay.
Jeevan, that riddle was on the very first scroll we picked up inside the dungeon. It was on last week's playthrough.
The flute, maybe?
You want me to
What
use the
happens when we play
flute?
the flute? Yeah, what happens when we use the flute?
Where is the flute? Here's the flute. The flute does nothing.
Use the orb on the gargoyles? I don't know.
Use the orb. Nothing happened.
Or the wand? I don't.
Using the wand on the gargoyles. Nothing happened. Using a torch before ours dies. We have not used the wand on anything yet, Jeevan.
Oh, is this where we're gonna have to drink or use one of the other bottles?
We
Did we
did.
horn them?
We did not.
I don't know if we didn't horn them. We should horn them. But I'm willing to try drinking some of the weird bottles at this point. Or Humana? Did we use Humana?
We have not used 2 mana. Nothing happened. Something is missing.
Do we have Lumina here? We haven't made that thing get used yet.
Nope. Suddenly, the cavern is so bright that you have to shade your eyes. It takes you a few moments to regain your senses from the Nova Burst. Seems the gargoyles were also affected and haven't yet recovered from the spell.
Quick, go past.
The room seems to be made solely for the purpose of housing the well. Yes, Jeevan, it's another well.
Is that a handle that we can pull? There's 5 things that go on top. Yeah, saving's a good call here.
Look at the well. These wooden planks act as a cover for the well. This fine well is made of both stone and mortar.
Is this a situation where we have to use the handle to open the well? Like, use the handle on the well?
The cover of the well is open.
Nice.
The coin, the big coin.
There it was. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. Big coin on the well.
Yeah.
As soon as you throw the coin into the well, a huge wind erupts from within it. It reminds you of the small dust devils you see in the autumn months. I will look at the well, Jeevan. But it only tells you that it's open.
Humana? Didn't that do wind shit the other time?
It did. Humana does not work here. It did open another spot on the map. Would you like to go down?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, friends. Last hard save here. Because I can't remember if you go down, if you can get back up. Oh, you can't. Never mind. Okay. The swirling winds carried you down the deep well and set you gently into the cavern below. You stand above a beach looking down upon a river.
I mean, we gotta ring that gong, right?
Of course. After the gong sounds, the specter materializes right before your eyes. The ghostly ferryman doesn't look friendly. You hear a faint voice ask for a fare.
Good thing we have a gold coin.
There they are. The ferryman takes the coin and gestures you to board quickly. Are we jumping on the ferry?
Mm-hmm.
You climb aboard the tiny raft and soon reach the opposite banks. A stone skull stands against the far wall, screaming silently. For some reason, you get the feeling you are standing on sacred ground.
What's going on? Can we look at the stuff up against the wall?
What do you want me to look at first?
Either 3 of the pictures or the keyholes themselves.
It's a polished stone slab with an odd-shaped niche cut out of it. And I'm pretty sure all 3 of them are saying the same thing. Above this one, the shape of sword is carved into the left pillar, the shape of crown in the middle, and the shape of jewel in the right.
That shape looked like the thing that we took from the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what it was.
The thing that was in front of the
Talisman.
dragon was the talisman.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't know which. What did the riddle say again?
5 to find 3 or 1. 1 gives access, the bladed sun. Silver orb to banish below. Staff of ages to vanquish the foe. The other one said, remember, 5 to find, 3 for the staff, 1 to be the key, and 1 to be thy path.
Like literally the blade. So, can we try putting the talisman in the the blade slot.
The artifact, known as the Bladed Sun, is now secured and in place.
Can we grab it and move it at all? Or is it stuck there?
No, it's stuck there.
One, the silver orb to banish below the staff. Silver. It says one gives access the bladed sun, so if the talisman is correct, then we can just move on to the next room since it opened it, assuming. I don't know
Oh,
if that's what that meant.
that might be exactly what that meant. Is that door open, Shadow?
No, the door is not open.
Oh. Okay. 3 5 20. One gives access to bladed.
Do we need to go back to the skeleton to take its crown? And then what?
We tried to take the crown from the skeleton, and it would not let us.
It's a reverse step.
The answer is I think we have to go back to that skeleton and like maybe use the blade on it or something to chop off its head to get the crown. I'm not sure what the gems are for. Do you have any thoughts on that, Boone?
The gems? Like the ones that we put into the gem holes?
There's no
Are
way
you-
we have to go back and grab all 3 of those, right? For something.
Highly doubt that.
Could we use like the blade or the mirror here? What else did we grab?
It says one to be the key. So maybe that's the key, and one needs to be the pathway. Wait, 3 are one gives access to bladed sun. That's a period. So 3 are one gives access, period. The bladed sun. Period.
We have to put a staff together, don't we? Like
Yeah.
the blade with the wand? Or like the blade definitely gets combined with something. Maybe the blade and the horn? How it gets put together? How
Okay,
moon
what-
logic-y do we need to get here, Shadow?
What were you saying, Queen?
What do we have in our inventory again? I forgot.
Okay, I will go down to the spells and then work my way up. I believe the only spell we haven't used is Humana. We found reasons for the rest of them. We have a key 1, key 2, bottle 1, bottle 2, 5 torches. Our scroll 1, our sword. Do you want me to look at the scroll again?
It's okay. I think I have it down. So
Okay. We have a broom, 2 copper coins, a empty bag, 2 stones remaining for our sling. A bellows, a skull, keys 3 and 5, the helmet, the hammer, the shield. Another bottle 2, the horseshoe, the map. Bottle 5, key 6, the cup, and the poker. We have a gold coin, key 4, a crest, another bottle 2, a test tube, bottle 3, bottle 4, the flute, the wand, the mirror, the blade, scroll 5, the horn, our second gold coin, and our orb.
orb. No, I think the orb goes when we're making a staff. We have to use the orb.
So one gives access to Bladed Sun. That's the key. The silver orb to vanish below. 3 are 1. So 3 things get put together to make the Staff of Ages. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Jeevan, to answer your question, no, we do not have a staff.
Can we go back? We can't take the scepter back from the skeleton.
You cannot.
Huh. I didn't see anywhere where there would have been a staff.
No, unfortunately, Jeevan, you were not here last week. I hate
Can
it.
you tell?
Go ahead.
Can you tell us if we have everything we need
I will
to
tell.
get through the door?
You can get through the door, but you do not have everything you need to win the game. There are 5 items you need, and you are missing 1. And there is 1 puzzle that you have not solved.
Okay.
What haven't we solved? I feel like it's in the skeleton room. The throne.
Do you want me to go back there?
Yeah, I have a feeling it has something to do with all of our musical instruments. Wait. There was another door there, wasn't there?
In the room we just came from?
Yeah.
That was where the granite crushed you into dust.
No, not that one. We'll come back to that one. Is there something we can do with a musical instrument here? Or...
In this room?
Yeah, the well room. There was another door there that we didn't go into.
There was another door in the well room. I'm pretty sure when you look at the well room door, it tells you it's a fake door.
Oh.
The well room door leads to nothing. I'm not going to take you back there. I'll give you that one.
There's definitely something here we need to be doing. What's going on with the left pillar that's got the sword on it?
In the center of the pillar is a carving of a sword.
Can we use the sword on the carving? Like, press it into the indent or whatever?
Let me get to the sword and we will try. Where is the sword? There it is. Nothing happened. Jeevan is asking, are there any rooms you have accessed here you didn't explore anything?
I think just the one room that was the fake door, to my knowledge.
Did we finish solving the snake puzzle that we were stuck on forever last time? I feel like in one of the rooms we just walked away without finish solving it.
Oh, after we went across that chasm?
Yeah, the snake or whatever that thing is.
We have to go all the way back there, Shadow?
Well, you never figured out what to do with the snake. Weem would be correct.
To the snake.
To the snake!
Wherever that is.
Oh, don't worry. I will lead you right there.
That poor feller. Didn't stand a chance.
We are here. Do you remember how to cross?
Bottle 2? Whatever the light one was.
Bottle 2? There's very distinct indecision here.
Oh, I don't remember. We should save, but I'm pretty sure it's 2.
It's 2.
Okay.
I just wanted somebody to make a decision because it was fun for me. We drink the liquid and immediately begin to rise in the air, and we cross our chasm. A giant snake confronts you in this small cave. We learned last week, Jeevan, looking at the snake, that it's a statue, but man, we tried to use everything in our power to kill it before we actually looked at it. Just like I did when I was a kid. So much fun. Alright, friends, what's the plan?
Can we use the silver orb?
Yeah. Either that or the wand thing that we got from the floor.
Use the
That
orb?
hand that popped out. Ooh, or flute. That's also good.
The orb did not work. What are we choosing next?
Let's do flute.
The flute music has done nothing.
Wand?
I mean,
Using the wand.
next?
The snake begins to shake and shudder. Is it just your eyes, or is it shrinking? The serpentine statue begins to change. It grows smaller and smaller. It dematerializes and forms anew as a staff of tremendous beauty.
Okay. Found a
There
staff.
it is.
The staff is in hand.
So now what? The staff and the orb, or the staff and the blade get combined? No, the orb gets banished. The staff gets combined with the blade.
Okay, use blade on staff. Suddenly, lightning begins to flash in the room. Then the golden spike slides smoothly onto the staff and locks into place.
Is it like the banished sun, comma, the silver orb to banish below, so we need both on the staff?
You want me to use the orb on the staff?
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Light cascades through the room as the staff becomes a living entity.
Nice.
Power emanates from the staff. The three are now and forever one. We have a staff of ages, friends.
But how do we get through that door?
Well, back down. Do we now have all the things we need?
You sure do.
Back down we go. We may need to light a torch soon, whenever the death music starts moving. Could be the horn, could be the flute.
Death music. Our friend is back. The troll says you must pay a toll of 1 gold coin. Look,
Well,
he has a
we have
spear.
gold coins. Give him the gold.
The troll says that the toll has just been raised to 2 gold coins.
Another one.
The troll says, I've changed my mind and won't let you cross my bridge after all. The troll then picks up the bridge, causing you to fall into the chasm.
Rude.
Rude.
I think he might be mad that you threw a spear and knocked him off the bridge, but thankfully trolls regenerate, so... He is an asshole.
Is this where we use the flute or the horn?
Or Humana? Unless we use Humana last? Like whatever the foe is? We could try Humana.
As soon as the magic is invoked, you lose sight of yourself. You're as invisible as the wind. We are through, friends. Time to beeline for the end.
No.
Meow. Oh, come on, cursor, work for me. There's the torches. Don't worry, we have enough torches to finish this.
Queen, Jeevan, hear me out?
What?
if we go back
Aww, really? Sorry, friends. Apparently the gargoyles are not letting us through until we cast Illumina again. Don't worry, I'll get us there. You guys talk.
I was gonna say, we could totally go to the left again and not get crushed this time, right? Haha. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
But illuminate!
We are here.
Horn the door, flute the door.
The sound of the horn echoes loudly in your ears. Suddenly, you hear the sound of grinding rock and the jaw of the skull begins to descend. Hot wind erupts from the mouth, creating the illusion but the stone skull is alive. Are we going through?
Yeah.
Just in case, because the game seems like it's being cheeky. Every time you die, it like puts your torch at like nothing. There we go. The cavern that you have entered is by far the largest your eyes have ever gazed upon. From the depths rises the most powerful creature that has ever existed, the behemoth. Your stomach knots up as you stare at this new horror. The beast is indeed incredible. You wonder, for a moment, how you can defeat such a creature as this.
If only we had a weapon. A super weapon.
What's the play, friends?
Use the staff.
Yep.
On what?
Oh, do we use it on the dragon, or do we use it on the duder? I think we use it on the warlock, right?
On the warlock?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The warlock lord feels your presence and knows that you are the seed that must be destroyed. Flame shoots forth from his staff and engulfs your body. You have failed.
Oh no. It's
One
probably
more.
The drag.
One more for kicks, right? 15 is a good rounded number for deaths. Fun note, the number of lightning bolts in here is randomized, anywhere from 3 to 6. Are we ending this?
Yes.
You pray
Murder.
as you raise the murder. Yes, as you raise the staff of ages, it has the power that the prophets claimed. The staff pulsates with power, and a beam of light explodes from it, striking the behemoth. GG, friends. That's the game. You guys just beat Shadowgate.
2. High five.
Yay. Good job, everyone.
But like, wouldn't the warlock still zap us? I'm just saying.
The creature screams in agony, thrashing back and forth in great pain. In his rage, he grabs the Warlock Lord and descends into the depths forever. You can hear the Warlock Lord's screams fade into silence suddenly. It is very quiet. A beautiful light seems to fill the cavern. The morning sun, you say to yourself. It is over. Although exhausted, you lean on the Staff of Ages and begin your long journey home. And then run out of torchlight, trip, and die. Word of your historic quest has already reached the furthest parts of the land. You're triumphantly greeted as you enter the gates of the royal city of Stormhaven. Moments later, you're ushered into the royal palace, where you're greeted by the king. I know what thou hast done, brave one. The world would be dark forever without thee. And now we have to wait for the music to catch up before it lets us actually read the rest. Just sway with the music, friends. There we go. You're bestowed a kingdom to rule in the king's fair daughter's hand. Misogynistic much, thank you. As you leave the throne room, you know that although this quest is over, others await. After all, the bards will need new legends to sing of and new tales to tell. The first stories end, and that is Shadowgate. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on this fun little journey. I played this game as a kid, and it took me forever to beat it. Like, as in, sit down, play it for like a week, and then gave up on it because I couldn't get past the Hellhound. And then later couldn't figure out how to open the star map. And then later couldn't figure out how the heck to turn the snake statue into anything useful.
I mean, I believe it.
Yeah,
That was fun.
it was fun.